So I think I want to just trade pieces and eventually target this weakness down the line. And there's also this weakness too. Hi everyone, we're continuing our road to 2300 chess.com. We're going to play knight f3 here. If you notice, my rating is lower than the last video. It's because I did play a rapid game, and I was planning on posting that one, but it went so badly for me, I decided it literally wasn't worth it to make it its own video. At the end of this video, I will add in this game, my previous rapid game that I did not post. He goes d5. I wonder if he's going to go c5. No, he's not. I think he's going to go for a Queen's Gambit decline type of setup. Maybe. Or maybe a reverse London setup. Yeah, Black has a choice. They could go for the maximalist setup with c5. Lots of different setups for Black. They could fianchetto. Okay, he chooses a London type of setup, which makes sense. Or a reverse London setup, I should say. I expect e6, which makes a lot of sense. And then I'm going to play c4. Just trying to open up this bishop. He's taking his time, which makes me feel good. Like I'm not, as in like, I don't feel like I'm going to, he's not putting pressure on the clock. So I get low on time a lot. So I wonder if I should play knight e5 at some point. If d4, I assume knight e5 is attacking. He could go bishop d6. That seems like a decent move. Then I might go queen b3. I assume c6 is going to be the move that he's going to play. After c6, I'm going to go queen b3. Okay, go queen b3. If we're following the 10% rule of time management, which is you should not use more than 10% of the total time that you started with, then you should not spend more than a minute in this game. Or I should not spend more than a minute in this game. I'm assuming queen b6, but maybe queen c7 too. Queen c7 is probably not bad. Queen c7 does control the e5 square. Either way, whether queen b6 or queen c7, I'm going d3 next. I'm pretty surprised by how slow this person is playing. Kind of shocking. They're spending roughly a minute per move. Okay, let's just play d3. I want to pre-move this, just in case they take. I don't expect them to take. Whoa. They took there. So now it's like a Caro-Kann or Scandinavian structure. What do I want to take with? I think I want to take with my queen. So then I can play knight h4 and this bishop. Actually, I don't know if knight h4, bishop g4. This pawn is under attack. Maybe knight c3 then. Yeah, knight c3. This looks fine. Okay, knight bd7. Not sure what their plan is. I think I'm just going to play this move. It defends the pawn, so I can go here. Maybe I play h3 first. I'm not sure. Maybe I play e4. Just also not sure. I could move this bishop out to e3, and I'm not afraid of... Whoa. What? This is weird. Okay, going for a queen trade. It's not bad for me. Do I allow him to take? This is actually really interesting. Yeah, if I play knight d4, he could take. I'm attacking the bishop, he could just slide back or slide this way. If I take and then play this move, not really doing anything. What's the best way to progress? I'm not sure. I'm not entirely sure. I really want to play... I think I'm going to try to play a bit fast and just take and play h3 and g4. I think that's a solid idea. And my idea is I just want to win this bishop. That's all my idea is. I'm going to play g4 next. He's probably going to play h6 now. He doesn't play h6 now. Let me just play g4 then. And let me win the bishop. I I think the position should be around equal. Maybe white is a smidge better, but not by much. Not by much at all. Wow, he gave himself isolated pawns, an isolated e pawn. It's hard for me to target as of right now though, which makes sense. I think I want to tickle this bishop. Or maybe play this move, but then he could take this. Doesn't look great. If I go here, he could go here. I think I want to go bishop here. And now I could go here if I want to. And if knight takes, bishop takes. And if bishop takes, knight takes. So I think I want to just trade pieces and eventually target this weakness down the line. And there's also this weakness too. Actually, yeah, knight here. Maybe this move was bad. Maybe I should have played knight here immediately. Because if knight takes, bishop takes. Okay, I'm not afraid of this move at all. I think I do want to play this move. And I'm going to pre-move this. He's picking up pace a little bit. I mean, he is down 2 minutes, so I think I'm going to try to just play on the clock and apply pressure. That's kind of my idea. Everything is fine here. I don't see any issues. Knight here could be slightly annoying. Attacking the pawn. B3 here. I think I kind of just want to play B3 preemptively. B3 preemptively looks fine. Okay, C3. This also looks fine still. He's going to target this here. I think I want to control the e5 square. Actually, I think I want to get my knight to f3. F3, knight f4. Work here. Knight f3, knight c3 here. I'm also fine. Actually, yeah, I'm not sure where my knight belongs. The short answer is not. I'm okay with knight c3, I think. I think I want my knight on e5. Knight d7 could prevent that. Knight d7 would be a decent move, probably, for him. Okay, I'm not afraid. I just have to be careful of this move. I think I'm just going to defend. Just defend it. Nothing crazy. Getting his other knight in. Knight here looks slightly annoying. I think I need to prevent it. Let's prevent it. G5 could be a move just to try to triple his pawns. That looks like a decent move, actually. He didn't let me to play it, which makes a lot of sense. Probably this is still a good move. Could go here if I want to. Okay, he actually got rid of it. Got rid of my bishop. Knight g6 looks fine. I don't see an issue with knight g6. Yeah, I think knight g6 should be fine. This is going to be hanging with check in almost every scenario. The knight's kind of glued there, which is kind of annoying. I maybe should go rook c d1 and go for e3. Definitely slightly annoying. If he ever does try to double rooks, well, now h4 is an idea to try to target the knight. It's not really clear where either of our rooks belong, to be honest. Okay, he plays this. He wants to go here. I think I kind of want to just go. I don't mind taking in this position. Takes knight here. I think I do actually want to take. It's actually not super clear to me. All right, we're both getting pretty low on time. I'm getting lower. I actually don't like my chances that much. He did a really good job of improving his pieces. Admittedly, I feel like he did a good job. Okay, sure. G3. He can go here next. This would be 30. This would be checkmate, actually. He's actually studying checkmate. I kind of have to go here. And I think... Okay, there's no mates yet. This is really annoying. Yep. Good moves from him. That would be bad. I kind of want to set up a little bit of a trap. No, it's not really much of a trap, is it? I think I need to move faster, probably. King G7 makes a lot of sense. This check also makes a lot of sense for him. He is definitely winning. Let's just go king here. He still has this check if he wants it. Kind of annoying. I have a nice blockade on this. Knight check here. No forks yet. What is he doing? What does that move do? Not sure yet. Let's go here. Just going to his rook's doesn't have the best mobility in the world. And he's just attacking. Oh, okay. Oh, shoot. Takes. He wants to take. Okay, I have to go. I have to move. He can take either pawn, actually, which is kind of crazy to think about. Oh my god, dude. That's crazy. Everything's working out. That's double check. Okay, I guess just resign here. Oh my god. Chess is hard. Okay, well, let's look at what we did wrong, I guess. So, let's see. Alright, I felt pretty good. It's kind of amazing how well he picked up speed and was finding the right ideas. Queen b4 was a super interesting idea. I actually wonder if... Is queen takes better? Okay, yes, queen takes is better than d takes. So queen takes better than c takes. It makes sense. And then, okay, queen b4 is an interesting idea. Like, it just feels like white is just ahead in development and white should be better. h3 probably wasn't the right plan, but it can't be that bad, right? a3 is a good move, apparently. Just tickling the bishop. And b4. And then maybe fianchettoing? How are you developing? Let's say castles. For example, knight d2. Let's just say like a normal move like rook here, for example. I'm gonna go knight b3. No, bishop b2, knight b3. So we're going for a double fianchetto setup, and white is just slightly better. Okay. So maybe this setup was slightly better than what I chose in the game. This knight can go to c4 or b3. And maybe the knight on c3 is actually well placed after all. Yeah, rook here. Rook fc1. Rook fc1. So it wants me to play on the queen side. And e5, for example. Knight d1. I have no, and let's go 93. Bishop G4. Wow. And we're going to C4. Huh. Very, very slow maneuvering play that I just didn't understand. So, yeah, that's very interesting. And let me just go back to the game review here. Oh yeah, I also said I would show you my previous game. So this was my previous game, the one that I chose to not make a full video out of because I played a Sicilian and I literally just lost out of the opening. D5, such a great move, and he didn't play the best way, but this is well, he played very well. That being said, I literally just blundered, checkmate, and won. So that's why I didn't make a full video out of that game. Anyways, back to the game that we're looking at today. It's still loading the game review. Why is it still loading? Let me just reload the page. Okay, so everything pretty much normal. H3 is fine. G4 is fine. What, is A3 better? Yeah, it still wants A3 and B4, I imagine. So want me just to expand on the queen side? If E5, then D4. Super interesting. The idea is that now this bishop is being under attack. And, I mean, white's pieces look nice. Don't really see the advantage. Knight h5, bishop e3. Oh, okay. That makes sense. And b5. So you want to open up the queen side. This makes a lot of sense. And, okay. I mean, I definitely felt slightly better here. Was bishop... Okay, yes, g5. I saw it later in the game, but then when I saw g5, that's when he stopped it. G5 makes a lot of sense. Ugh, g5 makes a lot of sense. It's not winning or anything, but it's just, plus 0.75 for white, whatever that's worth. And so I trade pieces. And here, okay. Yeah, like if he went like a6, for example, I'm pretty sure g5 would be a great move. Not a great move, but a good move. Although, in this case, it's not. Okay, never mind. Okay, g5 isn't that great now. Yeah, he got all of his pieces super active. It's still equal. The position is still equal. It's still equal. Rook c2 is better. I was afraid of this move. There's nothing to worry about? What? Oh, okay, you can't take because both rooks would be hanging. Let's see, rook e5, for example. Knight c4. Rook f1. Okay. Yeah, don't be afraid of h4. I was too afraid of h4. Okay. Yeah, this is what happened in the game. This is what happened. And yeah, this horrible move. Mate in 3. Oh my god. Yeah, king g2 is just better. Oh my gosh. Check here. So he has a draw in his pocket. Probably wouldn't have gone for the draw, but he can play it very slowly. And instead I went up, instead I went forward, which is crazy. And yeah, rook f4, king takes, rook here, and yeah, that's just mate. That's crazy. I just blundered mate in 3, which is kind of crazy to think about. And I don't think I had any more chances. I mean, he played pretty well. I mean, just activating his pieces, rotating his knight. It's so beautiful in this position. He could take like this. or he can take it like this. Both ways work just fine. And both ways he's still winning. So, but yeah, that's crazy. I feel like I learned a lot from this game. Firstly, yeah, playing on the queen side. So with the 3-on-2, play on the queen side, try to create some weaknesses. It's like a minority attack. And then probably the next big educational moment for me was not being afraid of h4, or how I shouldn't be afraid of h4. And this game is still relatively in the balance. Yeah, that was horrible. And even if I did take on h5, it's still fine if I just go back. I was just too scared. But I was scared of the wrong things. Wow, king of 7. The engine claims a small advantage for white. That's amazing. Or for black, I mean. So king is just going to activate itself, and then black is slightly better. I mean, black has all the activity in the world. Yeah. So I definitely felt like I misplayed it pretty badly. Which makes sense. Even b3, knight b3 was better. Knight b3 and knight c5. Oh. Yeah, a4. It still wants me to play on the queen side. Knight bd5. e3. Yeah. Prevent the knight from getting to f4. Don't leave this too weak. Oh, man, chess is hard. Okay, well, I guess I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.